welcome to the Dopamine Fix gaming channel, and today I wanted to touch base with Hunt Showdown. I have to say, as much as I didn't like the coupons Crytek offered as a reward for playing the game during the community contest, I did appreciate that Crytek was trying to engage with some portion of their community, despite a critical group of non-social media using gamers being left in the dark of the community contest. Since the winner of the second week of the community contest was announced, I hadn't heard anything regarding the community contest in some time, which left me to wonder, was the community contest about engagement at all, or just a ploy to get gamers to spend money? Being that I'm a working adult that doesn't live full-time on social media, I figured maybe I missed something. Maybe the community contest went on for another week, giving us a third round to settle the tiebreaker, because what contest ends after only 2 rounds on a tie? While looking at the information, I came across the survey results that Crytek decided to share on their website. Curious, I decided to parse through the information and a couple things stood out. First, Crytek talks about the Dark Dynamite satchel and how hunters were in fear of such a low audible device with little to no counterplay. Am I missing something? Because I've yet to die or take damage from the Dark Dynamite satchel. I hear it every single time and rotate around it and disable it and add it to my inventory. While it is fun to use, it's also highly about smart placement, and I had to imagine that a lot of hunters dying to the satchel are lower level hunters not playing with sound accordingly, which is why the satchel barely gets played outside of 6-star lobbies. We're the ones that know how to use it properly so that it results in effective kills and not just being picked up due to lazy ambush attempts at the hideout. Regarding complaints about it not being balanced, you can hear it if you do listen. And it has a price component, though I don't agree with using hunt dollars as a mechanic to balance equipment. Ultimately, Crytek does say that they don't plan to make any changes to the Dark Dynamite satchel for now, and I'm quite fine with that. Another topic I found interesting was about the SAL and map pick rates. As to be expected, most wanted an even split of 25% chance of getting any of the 4 maps. Crytek also showcased some data points showing that they believe that the new hunters prefer Stillwater Bayou and Lhasa Delton is preferred more by the veteran hunters. Now, I think it's likely that new hunters are liking the map that they are exposed to the most, more than anything else. Most importantly though, is that hunters have no choice in map selection. It was not so long ago that we almost had a 100% Mammoth Gulch pick rate, and even now I still see Mammoth Gulch way too much. So hunters tend to have a very negative outlook on Gulch despite it being a very well balanced map to play on. We need either a map selection, that way we can play on the maps we like, or just an even split between all 4 maps, point blank. Regarding traits, Crytek seems pleased with the priority level Southskin now holds in the 5 to 6-star lobbies, being the 15th trait selected. I don't bother with the trait at all. In 5 to 6-star lobbies, if there's an active fight, down hunters are going to be burned to force a play. It'll come down to the winning team getting a bounty to revive their Red Skull teammate. Crytek then brings up the Gunrunner trait and how it is the 17th most chosen trait. Despite that, Crytek feels too many hunters in the 3 to 6-star lobbies have a negative view on the trait. To rectify this, Crytek will be removing the Gunrunner trait from events for the foreseeable future. I mean, that's fine by me. I don't care one way or the other for any of the event traits. I much prefer vanilla Hunt Showdown, and having to fit event traits in with our regular traits is unnecessarily disruptive. Is Gunrunner fun to use? Absolutely. Which is why it's so heavily picked. But if they simply use some restraint and prevented running the power weapons of the Aftermath, Explosive Crossbow, and Nitro with the Gunrunner trait, I think hunters' perceptions of the trait would not be nearly as bad. For future events, Crytek should try implementing an event trait section separate from the standard traits. Offer 3 to 4 traits, but only 2 slots. The ability to switch between traits during matches, and I think that would improve things greatly. And it forces us hunters, to have to choose between those available traits with those 2 trait slots. So that was pretty much all that interested me of the previous survey, and while there I noticed that there is a new survey monkey that can be done now. So here's my take on that survey. Let me know in the comments what you guys think of the various skins in the comments, and I'll end the video with some gameplay footage for your Dopamine fix. I was wondering what's going on with the community contest. No results. Nothing to be said on the community contest, but there's a Hunt Showdown cosmetic survey for August. So let's go through it. Cool. This was a nice skin, yeah. They're all awesome. Intricate details, realistic. That's what we're here for. No celebrities listed on it. Jeez. I like all the skins except for the Bomblat skin, but it's fine too, whatever. Design for Skinner sucks. It's just a recolor. It's boring, lazy. No. Weapon recolors are fine. Hunter recolors, absolutely not. There should be a completely different design. We should have got a younger Skinner. That would have been awesome. Him in his earlier life, or him dead, an undead version of him taken by the darkness. That would have been cool. Like how they do with the Revenant and Bad Hand. That's totally fine. The full... It's fine, I guess. I don't like skins that are basically just the same, but it's fine. It is functionally different, so that's good. Yeah, fine. Again, Dorothy Alice Nightmare. She's actually physically different. It's not a reskin. The stuff on her are actually different. So it's totally cool. One's taken by the darkness in the full. I mean, it's cool. I actually like this one more than the other one, just because I like the color scheme mostly. Even though the other one kind of gives a more accurate take on the Joker, which is what I really think this whole skin is coming from. That other skin gives more the Killing Joke vibes, but I like this one too. Color scheme. Angel of Death. I actually despise masks on characters, but as a motif, she is pretty awesome. And the glowing eyes, that is a really nice touch actually. But people wearing masks in the bayou is not realistic at all. But she gets a pass. Angel of Death. It's a cool concept. The Scaled Warrior. Trash. 100%. This color scheme is dumb. Don't like anything about it. There's nothing physically different. Everything's the same on this character compared to the Scaled Ward. I don't like it at all. I don't understand what they were thinking. Hard pass. I don't understand why people are spending money on recolors of legendary hunters. Pale Judge is awesome. Cormac McCarthy character. 100%. I love it. This is exactly what Crytek should be doing. Take classic characters from westerns and do your own spin on them. 100%. This is what we want. Not celebrities in the game. Not current modern horror IPs in the game that have nothing to do with the West. Dorothy Alice, fine. Dream. I almost wish she was the only version that we got, because then she like represents the family, and then we could get all the family members eventually, like how we have with the Rednecks. But you know, she's cool. I like it. What change could we make to the Skinner that would lead you to purchase the Hunter? Not a recolor. Make it a younger version of the character. or some other version. Why do I keep doing that? Of the character. I can already see what's about to happen. We're just gonna copy paste that, but change it to older. Older. Actually, we'll add corrupted. Older. We'll do the same thing up here. Hunters for a fee. It's lazy. And a disrespect to the gamers. It is. We had to put our foot down and stand for something bigger, or else everything in this game would just become recolors and doing the laziest asset flips possible. I play on Xbox Series X actually. Multiple thousands of hours in a week, easily. Plus 20, do like 5 hours a day, easy. Oh, and that's it? Okay, whatever, that's cool.